Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the press box at Herman Brothers Field, home of the Matsu Miners in Palmer, Alaska. Ben Cameron, along with my great partner, Kaden Bessent. Last regular season game for both the Miners and the Anchorage Bucs. Winner hosts the top of the world championship. Pretty big things at stake, I would say.
Yeah, shoot. Everybody wants to host the top world championship between these two squads. If I'm the Miners, man, I gotta swing it today. There's no doubt about it. The Bucks are gonna bring it. They've got the depth to be able to do that on the bump specifically, but their offense has also had the trend of being able to show up against the Miners. It's the opposite for Matsu. Their offense is gonna have to show up because the arms desperately need the help. I mean, there's not even that many arms.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a reason both these teams have now punched their ticket into the chip. It's because they're both hot right now, both offense and pitching. On the bump for the Miners, Auden Pankinen, really more in an opener role, 1 or 2 innings. The Miners are actually going to play it by score, play it as the game goes along. And so, yeah, the offense definitely needs to jump out early if they want to basically try to host the chip. I know it brings in a lot of money. You got your home fans there to support you, right? More than usual if you were on the road, excuse me. And the Bucks, I mean, they've kind of had that Miners offense number, right? They've been shut out 3 times. The only time the Miners have ever been shut out is against this Bucks pitching staff, and so something's got to give.
Well, over the course of the season, I mean, we've seen these Buck starting pitchers kind of be sneaky good. We've talked about it. They've caught us by surprise, and then as the season's gone on, they've gotten better and better. We're going to find out who they go with, but for Auden Pankinen, it's come in and it's throw strikes, right? If you know you're only going to throw 2 innings, I need your best 2 innings of work right here because we really want to be in this ball game when you leave and then when the next guy comes in. So playing it by score makes sense, right? Because the Miners do have Cooper Grace and Kyle Chase who could throw today. They're probably not going to. Maybe Cooper Grace, but here's the thing, right? Yes, you want to host really badly, but is it worth burning a pitcher that gives you the best chance in the actual championship just to host? Because what's the point of hosting without your best guys? Right? They're basically almost forfeiting a game in a sense, right? At least not giving yourself the best chance to win. So LeBron understands that these two teams are already in, right? If you know what, if the Bucks get the best of us today because we're at a lack of depth, that's fine. We'll go to Anchorage and we'll have our best 2 starters ready to go for games 1 and 2. I think that's a fair way to play it, but it's got to be the sticks tonight. The boys have got to bang it.
No, absolutely. I completely agree. And so, coming up, high stakes game between the Matsu Miners and Anchorage Bucks. Once again, winner hosts the chip. We'll be right back.
Leading off for your Miners, and of League City, Texas, and the Colorado School of Mines, right fielder number 9, Jackson Babcock. Batting second out of Lake Lotawana, Missouri, and Central Missouri, third baseman number 4, Will Godfrey. Batting third out of Mona, Utah, and BYU, shortstop number 11, Austin Park. In the cleanup spot out of Horseshoe Bay, Texas, and Temple JC, first baseman number 29, Kenyon Miller. Batting fifth out of Vancouver, BC, and St. John's University, designated hitter number 6, Declan Spooner. In the 6th spot out of O'Fallon, Illinois, and North Alabama, your catcher number 19, Will Millard. Batting 7th out of Tigard, Oregon, and the University of Washington, left fielder number 30, Alexander Pearson. Batting 8th for your Miners out of Highland, California, and Cal Baptist, second baseman number 7, Diesel Tote. And batting 9th out of Horseshoe Bay, Texas, and Temple, JC, center fielder number 1, Cash Miller. Pitching tonight for your Miners out of Hudson, Wisconsin, and the University of Nebraska, number 25, Auden Pankonen. And the rest of your Miners. Please welcome the coaching staff of the Miners. Head coach Tyler LeBrun and his assistants Jackson Jarvis, Ben Terwilliger, Spencer Henson. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise. If you are able, remove your head cover, face the flag behind the center field fence as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by Jackson Evans. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the Jackson Evans, ladies and gentlemen. And it's time for our first ceremonial pitch. Making his way out to the mound.
Good evening and welcome to Herman Brothers Field, home of your Matsu Miners' final regular season game against the Anchorage Bucs. The winner gets to play at least 2 more in front of their home fans. Ben Cameron along with Kaden Bessent. And just in case if you missed it, let's read off that Bucs lineup here, facing off against the righty Auden Pankonen. Leading off at second, Miles Keogh. Batting second, the shortstop, Finn Leach. Batting third, the first baseman, Hank Smith. The cleanup man, the catcher, Tyler Denton. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ryan Dara. Batting sixth, the DH, Taylor Tracy. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Camden Lanphier. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Andrew Raymond. And the 9-hole hitter in center field, A.J. Garcia. Once again, that's Keogh, Leach, Smith, Denton, Dara, Tracy, Lanphier, Raymond, and Garcia facing off against Auden Pankonen. Once started the year as the Miners closer, racked up 4 saves and then struggled for a bit. And so his season, numbers-wise, doesn't look the strongest. He's making his 11th appearance, his first start in that opening roll today. Might go an inning or two. He's 0-1. Those 4 saves, 12 innings pitched, an 8.25 ERA and 16 strikeouts. But last time out, July 25th against the Anchorage Bucs in the Miners 1-0 loss, another time that they got shut out by this Bucs pitching staff. He threw 2 perfect innings, struck out 3.
Yeah, didn't look good his last time out, and man, they're going to need his best, right? It's likely looking like 2 innings. Hopefully he's even stronger. And maybe he gets 3. But, man, they need his best today, and this is going to be tough. This is a Bucs lineup that's hitting the baseball really well. They've got more depth. They've got over 30 players. Miners down to less than 20. Right, so the odds are against these guys. They really are. I mean, I can't help but say I really don't expect the Miners to win this game because it's just not in their favor. Now, if they do, they can pull it off, and if they do, that's one heck of a job they're going to do, and it starts with Pankinen.
Yeah, in case if you missed it in the pregame, the Miners, it looks like their game plan today is just play the game as it rolls along. If they get into a big deficit early and the Bucs offense shows up, it's going to be hard to come back. They're not going to waste any arms because LeBron doesn't care where they play. They believe they can take on anyone, anywhere, if it's the Bucs in Anchorage or if they're lucky enough they'll take them on here as we're underway, and there's a strike from Pankinen with his sinker against the second baseman, Miles Keogh. Second pitch swinging, popped up, shallow center field. Toth calling everyone off. He's got out number 1. Pankinen off to a strong start.
That's exactly what you want to see. The Bucs are going to be aggressive early in these counts. Pankinen's going to have that sinker tailing in on him. It's going to really, really tough if he places it on the inner half of the plate. Got a good chance to jam these guys up, and then he's got that cutter that he started working on going the opposite way, the slider with more break. It's just a matter of being able to locate your pitches.
Here's the shortstop, Finn Leach, lefty. And the Bucs, the ABL leading offense with a .269 batting average and leading the way with runs scored with 205, the only team over 200 runs in the ABL. As Leach is up 2-0 after that one misses wide from Pankinen.
Yeah, don't come off that 2 pitches. You get it out and then throw 2 balls. You got to attack all these hitters all day long. Make them earn it.
He's up 3-0 here. Good chance for the Bucs to get the first base runner of the game early. Miles Keogh popped up to Diesel Toth over at second. 2 pitches in. Sinker at the knees for a strike. And for the Miners, I mean, they're below 500 at home. They're 7-9 in front of their home fans. And the Bucs, 12-4 on the road. And they've won 6 of their last 7. As Leach waves through a fastball. So they're really, really hot right now. So are the Miners. But once again, they have struggled at home against the Bucs. Bucs have shut them out 3 times. That one misses high and out, so Leach reaches by way of the walk. First base runner of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Pankinen did a good job of bouncing back into that at-bat, making it a full count there. But now he's got a chance at a double play ball, and I really like that when he's got that 95-mile-an-hour sinker. Just keep it low.
That's walk number 17 for Finn Leach. And his on-base percentage was a .405. Great number there, and it rises just a bit as here's Hank Smith, the first baseman. Takes strike 1 on the inner third. Smith hitting just below 300 at .299. Has 29 hits on the season. There's strike 2. Both sinkers painted from Pankinen here. Bouncing back after the walk.
Yeah, righty on lefty right here. When he's able to throw that sinker pretty much at Smith's hands and then it just tails in last second. Cuts the black. It's nasty.
And that one's going to get away from Millard. Misses inside. Wild pitch. And Leach going to move up to second early.
Yeah, right there. Just going to eliminate the double play ball too. Got to give your catcher a chance.
So defensively for the Miners behind the dish, Will Millard at first, Canyon Millar at third, Will Godfrey. Middle infield, shortstop, Austin Park, second baseman, Diesel Toth. And left to right in the outfield, Alex Pearson, Canyon Millar, and Jackson Babcock. Banking is 1-2. The ball's roped into left field, down in front of Pearson. Leach held up at third. Runners on the corners now after Hank Smith's single.
Yeah, Bucks are going to swing it all day long. It's what they do best. You just got to be able to control the traffic on the base path. Base pass.
Tyler Denton.
You also got to eliminate the wild pitches too, giving them the free 90s. So, I mean, there's 2 bags given to Finn Leach based off of a walk and a wild pitch. It's pretty much you're placing him on third almost at that point.
Here's Tyler Denton, the catcher. Having himself a fine season. As he takes strike one, Denton hitting .333. He's third in the ABL in batting average. He was leading the way for quite some time, but his teammate Ryan Dara overtook him. And Dara waits on deck. 0-1. Stabbed by Smith, or Millard, excuse me. So it's 1-1. And an on-base percentage at .491 for the catcher. Way out in front. Pankinen pulled the string on him. He's down in the count. Denton's got 19 RBIs as well. Number 20, 90 feet away if he can come through. Put the Bucks up early here in the first. One-two. Hard ground ball over the third. Godfrey. Oh, he's going to bobble it. Chance at a double play. His throw over to first in time to get Denton. What could have been an inning-ending double play leads to the Bucks scoring the first run of the game as Leach crosses home.
Yeah, man, that's unfortunate. Especially this early in the game. That's just tough. Walk, wild pitch. A bobble in the infield, not an error, but got to be sharper.
Would have had plenty of time to make that double play as Smith moves up to second. Ryan Dara way behind that fastball. Just clearly he fielded it right at the, he snow-coned it basically and came out as he was trying to transfer it. So the Bucks with a break there to strike first. And it's 1-1 to Ryan Dara. Mentioned he leads the way in the ABL in batting average, hitting .339. Pankinen misses again into that lefty batter's box. He's done that 3 or 4 times already. And he's going to reset here.
True. I mean, he gathered, but then he stepped off really quickly. I was thinking they could have potentially went balk. I mean, good thing they didn't. He was cutting it close, though, that's for sure.
Wave and a miss, 2-2. Just to put in perspective how hot the Bucks offense is. Now, they just barely won 3-2 against the Chinooks last night to punch their ticket into the ABL championship. But then they scored 22 runs against them on the 27th, and then 14 against the Glacier Pilots. This ball big. Oh, it's going to hit the umpire, and he falls on top of it. Oh, man, he's going to put his hands up. Park could have had a play, and the runner is going to have to go back to second.
Oh, man. That was an out right there.
So Dara can't be thrown out to end the inning, but Smith on second has to go back to second after he thought he got up to third.
That's unfortunate. I hope the umpire's all right. Looks like Jesse Segura out there in the field, but oh, man.
Missile right back to him. He tried to dive out the way, and it hit him and fell right to his feet, and he was on top of it like a mother bird on her eggs.
Man, that was out number 3. That can potentially end up hurting the Miners. Really hope it doesn't.
2 lucky breaks for the Bucks here in the first. Godfrey dropping a double play ball, and I mean, that one that Park was already almost in front of hits the umpire. Now here is Taylor Tracy, and so I believe that's just a single for Dara. Not completely sure on the ruling, actually, if you want me to be honest. Don't know what else he would get.
Hey, come on, Blue. We need you jumping out the way. Hot feet.
Banking misses outside. Taylor Tracy, the fresh TCU commit two-way guy. Probably the guy out of the biggest program in the country of everyone in the ABL, Tennessee, SEC program. Here's a high chopper back up the middle. Toth going to take it himself on and step on second for the force out to end the inning, but the Bucks strike first. And they lead 1-0 as the Miners offense has to get going early. Bottom of the first, and here's your home Miners lineup here. Final game of the regular season. Leading off in right field, it's Jackson Babcock. Batting second at third, Will Godfrey. Batting third at short, Austin Park. The cleanup man at first, Canyon Millar. Batting fifth, the DH, Declan Spooner. Batting sixth, the catcher, Will Millard. Seventh, in left field, Alex Pearson. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Diesel Toth. And in center field, rounding out the Miners order, it's Cash Millar. Once again, that's Babcock, Godfrey, Park, Millar, Spooner, Millard, Pearson, Toth, and Millar. Facing off against the righty, Luke Ivanoff of the Bucks.
Gotta swing it today, boys. Bucks are already up 1-0. You haven't even got the hit yet. Yeah, you better jump on this guy quick. From what we're told, they don't have all the arms in the world, but I think they're lying because the amount of guys they got in their bullpen is more than our entire pitching staff. So
yeah, 30 plus versus now 18 with Colin Roos's departure. And here's Jackson Babcock leading things off. He's been hot. As he takes strike one. Ivanoff, the junior right-hander from Anchorage, Alaska, local guy for the Bucks, from Whitman College, stands 6'7". And he's had a rough summer as well, a 9.9 ERA in just 10 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts. Babcock lines one into right field over the head of the second baseman, Keogh. Cut off by Garcia. There's a leadoff knock for Babcock, and the bat stays a little hot for the right fielder.
Exactly what we need to see right out the gate. You just told us his numbers. Yeah. All right, let's get on this dude right now. Let's go ahead and double what the Bucks put up.
So before that single, Babcock hitting .330, which puts him 5th in the ABL. Leads the team, and he continues to put it on the rise. Here's Will Godfrey. First pitch swinging, fouls one off.
I think the thing today, it's going to be timely hitting. I think both these teams are going to be able to get 6 to 8 or more hits in this ball game. It's just a matter when guys are on base, when they're in scoring position. What are you going to do about it when you're in the box? Are you coming through or not?
Ivanov, the tallest man in the ABL from what we've seen, if roster charts are correct, misses high and out. So that was hit number 35 for Jackson Babcock, and Will Godfrey on the summer was once hitting in the low 200s, now hitting 284. Runner goes, and it's going to hit off of Babcock, get into right field. And, oh, man, there's an out. Runner's interference.
Now batting your shortstop, number 11.
Two unfortunate things for the Miners already today.
I mean, already 3 tough breaks. Luckily, the Bucs didn't take full advantage of the 2 in the top of the first, and now just a runner's interference. So instead of a runner on second and Babcock, because it looked like Keogh would have made the play, he was right on top of it. It's now Godfrey on first.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how you score that.
I mean, does Godfrey get a hit?
He should.
Regardless, here's Austin Park, the shortstop. First pitch misses outside, and Ivanov going to the outer third against Park. And so, yes, Will Godfrey will get the single. That improves his 5-game hitting streak to 6 now.
Yeah, I don't see a way to score it at all. It's ridiculous.
2-0. And speaking of streaks, Park, an 11 on-base streak. And then also just an impressive game last night against the Pilots, 3 for 3. He's got 5 hits in his last 6 games. They're over to first, and he's second on the team in batting average just behind Babcock at .319. But leads the team in hits with 38. And he's ahead 3-0 here against Ivanov. What Ivanov has struggled with, 13 walks in 10 innings, so that's, of course, over 1 inning. He struggled with that. So he gets a fastball right down the middle for a strike. So coming into today, he's got a whip of 2.7. Just absurdly high. And so the Miners are looking to take advantage and continue that streak against him. Godfrey takes off, waving a miss from Park. Throw down, on target, and gets away from Keogh, not able to make the tag. It might have actually hit Godfrey. But Keogh had to jump over him, sliding headfirst into second, and it's a stolen bag for Beef. So count goes full against Austin Park, way behind on a fastball. Payoff. Out straight back. We'll do it again. Park 16 RBIs on the summer. 17 awaits in Will Godfrey if he can come through. Back-to-back singles to lead off the first. But Babcock out on a runner's interference. Hit off his back heel. Trying to get to second. So Beef gets the single on it. So technically, the Miners are 2 for 2. Just one guy to show for it. Payoff. Fly ball. Right field. Raymond going back. He's looking up, and it's over his head. Going to one-hop the wall. Park will get in a second, but Beef had to hold up not knowing if Raymond can make the grab, so he only moves up 90 feet. It's another double for Austin Park. And the tying run 90 feet away, only one out.
What a job by Park, man. Good job by being able to read that, though. That's huge. Oh, man. What if? What if that ball did not hit Jackson Babcock?
Miners probably looking at a run already. Well, here's Kaden Millar, cleanup man. The Miners so far 3 for 3 against Ivanov. First pitch is high and out. Kenyon Millar 0 for last night, did get hit by a pitch, but he did have his 8-game hitting streak snapped. But his on-base streak remains at 10. Lines this one into center field. This should get the job done. And into the glove of Garcia. Godfrey will tag up, and he will score. Kenyon Millar gets the job done with an F8 sac fly. It's 1-1.
Job by Kenyon. That was good bat on ball right there. Sucks to see it go right to the defender, but it doesn't matter. We're all tied up. You did a job. Miners have taken advantage and responded. That's what you need.
So for Kenyon Millar, RBI number 15. Gets the Miners on the board early. They've got great contact against Ivanov so far.
Hey, we saw his ERA. It's certainly been like that for everyone. But while he's in the game, take advantage.
Declan Spooner attacks the first pitch, fouls it off left side. So Park remains on second, and Garcia in center field actually almost overran that too. That ball kept carrying on a hard line drive from Kenyon Millar. And his second half of July has just been incredible. Slider in there for a strike, 0-2. Spooner thinks it's a little high, but not in a friendly hitter's count here. 2 away, runner on second. That's the go-ahead run in Austin Park. Ivanov's 0-2. Missed low and in. Bucs infield playing straight up against the lefty Spooner. As we get into late July, we've seen more shifts from infields as they get more familiar with hitters. But nothing on the St. John's catcher. He can hit it to all fields. And he goes the other way with this one, a fly ball, but right to Dara coming in just a bit. He's got it to retire the side, but Kenyon Millar, a sac fly to make it one apiece as we go to the second. One to one as we hit the top of the second. And Auden Pankinen out there for a second inning.
Baseman number 17.
Possibly his last. We'll see how efficient he is here in the second inning. He'll face 7, 8, and 9. Lit up 2 singles and a walk in the first frame. Here's Camden Landfear, the third baseman. Watch a strike one.
Be nice to put up a 0. You saw what your offense was able to do. That bottom of the first, guys are going to be behind you today swinging it. Help them out.
Lard can't stick that sinker on the outer third, and it's 1-1. Misses again. For Landfear, hitting .270 this summer. He's got 9 extra base hits, 7 doubles. Lives down the line and in the gaps. So he just fouls one off, 2-2.
Man, I just know coming into the day that for Pankinen, knowing that he was starting, there was nerves, right? This game does not make or break your season, right? All that's on the line is hosting. But regardless, you still get an opportunity to go win the championship. But he hadn't started all summer. He knows that there is something at stake. I imagine that he was a little bit nervous, but I'm not mad about what he did in the first inning. I thought it was a pretty solid, clean inning. And if he doesn't have that one wild pitch, I think it's 1-0 Miners right now.
Misses high and in, count will go full. As Landfear has to duck out the way, and I saw him pregame. He's stretching out in right field, right? Getting the hip flexors loose, and he's got the wired headphones. He's a wired headphones guy. No Bluetooth. I walked out there to get some fresh air. Called strike 3. Slider dropped in there on the inner third. Backwards K on Landfear. Pankinen's first of the evening.
Right fielder number 19, Andrew
Man,
Raymond.
Pankinen, at times it seems like he is predictable because the way guys are somehow able to hit him with his stuff and velocity. Then there are times like that we've already seen a couple times throughout this game. Looks completely unpredictable.
As here's Andrew Raymond, the right fielder. That one just misses inside, and I walked out there to right field. For a second thought, maybe I could get a what's up in or talk to him, but I saw he was locked, so I didn't bother him. As Raymond fouls one off his leg, it's 1-1. And, you know, I was trying to get locked in myself. I had my headphones on, sat on the bullpen bench over there and just took in the views, took in the fresh air. Try to calm myself down. You know, we got to get locked in too.
I wake up locked in every day.
You know, I respect that. And I see it. I see the work you put in. But today I had to get locked in. Righty on lefty. And Raymond up 3-1 on Pankinen. We got the first out last inning and then walked Leach, the second batter. That's the guy who came around to score. This is upstairs. 1 out walk for the second inning in a row.
Yeah, Pankinen was flirting all around the zone right there. He's not missing by much.
Here's the center fielder, A.J. Garcia. Didn't see him in the 2 games that the Miners played the Bucs just a bit ago. They dropped both games of a doubleheader. He didn't play at all. Swinging first pitch, fly ball, right field. Babcock giving chase, and it's going to hook out of play.
He's out in front on Pankinen, too. First pitch he sees.
Garcia, the lowest batting average in this starting lineup for the Bucs. Hitting a flat 200. Strikes out just over a third of the time. Okay. Gracious strike call on the outer third for Pankinen. He's up 0-2.
It looked like with Garcia out in front, the ball on the inner half of the plate, it looks like he just dropped that changeup in on the outer half right there. Good job of mixing up your pitches and then throwing it for a strike without a swing.
Pankinen pausing just a bit. 0-2. Sinker misses low and away. But Garcia does bring some power to the plate. Does have 1 homer, 1 triple, 3 doubles. So he has enough oomph to clear the wall if he connects. Runner goes. Wave and a miss. Throw from the knees for Millard. It's going to skip past Park, cut off by Toth. Garcia goes down swinging. That's 2 strikeouts here in the second for Pankinen, and Raymond gets the stolen bag.
Oh, strike him out, throw him out to end the inning. That would have been electric, but alas, there's 2 gone. Now, if you're Pankinen, runner in scoring position, yeah, whatever. I'm focused on this guy right here.
Miles Keel, the second baseman, leadoff guy as the lineup flips over. He popped up to Diesel Toth over at second pitch of the game. Sinker for a strike, and he got him to pop up on that high sinker. Ran it upstairs against Keogh. Starts him off with a fastball. Is 0-1. Another strike, that one at the knees.
Even with the Bucks having gotten stuff going, there's a couple walks in there. Pankinen's looking kind of like he did first 2 weeks of the summer right now. He just looks locked in. He's locating the ball very well.
0-2. Called strike 3. Freezes him with the slider. And Pankinen strikes out the side. Strands a runner on second after the 1-out walk. It's 1-1 as we go to the bottom of the second. One in the bottom of the second. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Miners. Facing off against Luke Ivanov, and Ivanov in the first, he got hit hard, was still somehow able to get 3 outs. And the Miners somehow only able to cross 1 after all that hard contact. Will Millard will lead off, followed by Alex Pearson and Diesel Toth if anyone reaches Cash Millard. Will Millard behind the dish today. You can find him there or in left field. Swinging first pitch. Here's a blooper in foul territory. And oh my goodness, Smith just dropped it. Easy out number 1. And it comes out of his glove.
Sometimes it just takes a little bit of luck. Man, he should have had that one all day. Maybe with Spencer Henson being kind of right in front of him, Spence didn't really move much. Maybe that affected him having to run around him. I don't know. But regardless, if you're Millard, you take it.
Ivanov's 0-1. Slider just misses outside. Will Millard, a guy who has done so much better away from Herman Brothers Field, but as of late, he has been upping those home numbers up a bit, and 6 of his 7 hit by pitches here are at home. So when he's in Palmer, he's a ball magnet. So he takes strike 2. Millard rocking the pink arm sleeve in case he missed the past 2 games. Wears it for his mom and grandma to recognize him on the field. Thought about chasing that low and away slider, but it first came about wearing it for his teammate at North Alabama's mom who was battling breast cancer, and now it's just become his thing.
Well, I dig it. I dig it.
It's 2-2 to the catcher, leading off the second. Ivanoff deals, misses outside. Everything missing outside with that slider. Count goes full.
Yeah, Millard's a guy that has the ability that we've seen to pull the ball. He's also able to find the gaps. He's got plenty of extra base hits on the season. It seems like when he does hit the ball, there's always a chance at 2. So attacking him on the outer half does provide a higher chance of weak contact.
Payoff. This ball roped into deep left center. Garcia on the move, able to catch it at the belt. Ranging to his right. More hard contact against Ivanoff going his way.
Oh, man, I thought I just called a double in the gap just like that.
That's the second line out to Garcia in center field. Kenyon Millar, his sac fly was roped. On a line to where Garcia almost overran it. Here's Alex Pearson, the left fielder. Swinging first pitch, fouls it straight back. Pearson currently has a 4-game hitting streak going on right after we thought his season might be over because he was walking around in a boot. But he's been swinging it well. Final stretch of the regular season. High chopper back up the middle. Keogh charging. Throw on the move in time for out number 2.
That's the first time we really saw weak contact off of Ivanoff.
No batting. Here's second baseman number 7, Diesel Toth.
Here's Diesel Toth, the second baseman, 2 away. Pankinen struck out the side in the top half, allowed just a walk, and Ivanoff looking to respond with a scoreless frame of his own. But Diesel Toth swinging a hot bat, especially in the gaps, 3 doubles the last 2 games. So he swings first pitch, fouls it back.
So everybody this inning has swung at the first pitch and fouled it off. Right, they're being aggressive early. Feel like they've got a good look on Ivanoff. If you're going to swing early in the count, it stinks to see someone like what Pearson just did, just barely miss on one and then roll over. That's going to allow these guys to go and make adjustments for their next at bat if they see Ivanoff again.
I mean, clearly struggling, trying to place his breaking pitches because they're all missing low and away by a large margin. Is 1-1. Fastball upstairs.
You know, a lot of players were calling this earlier, calling this game basically game 1 of the championship. I mean, even though you're not going to see the aces out there or anything like that, I mean, you get a good feel for these guys and what to expect over the next 3 to 4 days.
Hard shot, left side, going to get through the hole in between Leach and Lanfear. In front of Dara, there's a base knock for Diesel Toth. He stays hot, and bottom of the second continues.
Man, is Diesel swinging it lately or what? He's done a really good job getting more comfortable in that box. I don't think it has anything to do with where he is in the lineup. It's just a matter of reps and working the cage. T-work for sure. Miners haven't hit on the field in multiple days. But flips and T-work, man, it's been getting Diesel right.
3 hits 2 games ago, 2 hits last night. Pickoff attempt. Oh, and they got him. Immediately following the single by Diesel Toth, he's picked off on a good move from Ivanoff. And 1-2-3 go the Miners in the second. We go to the third. Hit the third, still 1-1. Both guys tossing a scoreless second after letting up one in the first. And it'll be 2-3-4 for the Bucs. Their second time facing Pankinen. Finn Leach, the shortstop, will lead off. Leach in the first, walked, came around to score. Swinging first pitch. Popped up left side. Or no, that's down for a hit, excuse me, I missed it. And that's a leadoff double for Finn Leach. Just out of view from me, I apologize.
Yeah, that was about 2 to 3 baseballs in fair territory. Just blooped weak contact.
First baseman number 6, Hank Smith.
Clearly fair, though. And hey, sometimes you get lucky like that and you get a double out of something that's not even a great swing.
So Leach right now has been on both times. I kind of just lost that one straight off the bat. It's really bright here. But now here's Hank Smith. And that one gets away from Millard, and Leach is going to move up to third. He reached second on a wild pitch in the first. That helped him come around to score, and that one was also against Hank Smith. So now a go-ahead run, 90 feet away, nobody out. Ball off of Pankinen, right back to him. Run's going to score. Underhand flip to Canyon Millar at first for out number 1, but the Bucs take the lead. Finn Leach has scored both times. Smith gets an RBI.
And they did that really, really quick. What?
Now batting, catcher number
Maybe
15,
4 pitches
Saturday.
into the inning? Man. It's one thing for the double on weak contact, but then the wild pitch, you just gave him a free 90 and it led to a run. It's the second time that's happened. Stings.
Here's Tyler Denton, the catcher. Takes one outside, 1-0. And so far, 2 times through, Leach and Smith have been very successful against Pankinen. Denton 0 for 1, RBI ground out in the first. He roped one over to the third, and it looked like that could have been an inning-ending double play. No runs scored, but Godfrey kind of snow-coned it, and it fell out of his glove. They weren't able to get 2. The Bucs got on the board. Pankinen's 1-0. Scoots Denton off the plate.
It's all these little bitty things that are going to be the difference in who hoists the trophy when it's all said and done. I don't even really care so much about this game because regardless, it doesn't matter who hosts. Both teams get at least 2 games to go out there, maybe even 3, to go win it. But it's these little things like a wild pitch or a bobble in the infield that are going to make the difference when you're playing for a chip.
So Denton walks. And so far it's been a double,
Now batting,
RBI
left
ground
fielder,
out, and
Ryan
a
Darr.
walk here in the third. Here's Ryan Darr, the left fielder. He's 1 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Grounder over to second, Toth. Park at 2 for 1. Park to first in time for the 4-6-3 inning-ending double play, but the Bucs take a 2-1 lead off the bat of Hank Smith. Miners down by 1. Once again, we go to the bottom of the third.
fielder number 1, Cash Millar.
Miners down 2-1 in the bottom of the third. 9-1-2 for Matsu, Cash Millar, Jackson Babcock, and Will Godfrey. Cash Millar, the center fielder now. Has been for the past couple of weeks. Looks to start off the third the right way for Matsu, down 1. Takes strike 1 at the belt. For Cash Millar, hitting .257 on the summer, but he's been a homebody. A home batting average of .387 and a .513 on base percentage. He loves hitting at Herman Brothers Field. The fastball just misses off the outer third, 1-1. For Cash Millar, more free passes than strikeouts. 13-12. Chases high and fouls one straight back. So it's 1-2.
Put up a good fight right here, act as that second leadoff. And if you're Cash, man, just do what you do best. Bat on ball, find the green grass, get things started here in the third.
So Cash Millar stepped up to the plate last inning after Diesel Toe's single, but before he could see a pitch, he was picked off by Ivanov. As he hits a fly ball down the left field line, Dara ranging towards the line, and he's got it in stride. As it just can't fall and find grass, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a good job right there. And the Miners continue to hit the ball pretty solid. But, just falling right into the glove of the Bucs.
So far, Ivanov has gotten pretty lucky with his BABIP luck as the lineup flips over. Here's Jackson Babcock. He's 1 for 1, but was called out on a runner's interference on Will Godfrey's single as he's up 1-0. So for Babcock, 6 of his last 10 games, he's ended with 2+ hits. Has been absolutely on fire back half of July. Pops this one out of play.
Bruce Owens, if you're missing something of value, you might check in the gear.
And for
check.
his
Again,
yellow
Owens, something valuable,
deerskin batting gloves that he loves to wear, you can kind of see the color fading just a bit as he uses them a little bit more often. Takes one low and in.
Yeah, and I know plenty of the Babcock family is in town. One set of grandparents is here. Mom and dad are here, and I know probably same thing as yesterday, like we were told. Rest of the Babcock family back over in the Houston area watching, all the way from Texas.
Thank you for tuning in. Ooh, is low strike called, 2-2. Two. Count goes full.
Making Ivanov work here. Love to see it. Stay disciplined as a hitter in that box. Make them work.
Ivanov's payoff. Fought off. Will Godfrey awaits on deck. Bucs infield straight up against the lefty. Another payoff. Misses inside. Gritty walk from Babcock. He's on for the second time.
That was a long at bat too. Ivanov had to work. He just couldn't come close enough, and he couldn't get Babcock to bite. He just continues to be such a good hitter. And it's not only all about singles, doubles, whatever all that rah-rah is, right? So being able to work the count like that and make the pitcher come and throw to you, and if he doesn't, you'll take advantage and take the bag.
Here's Beef. He's 1 for 1. Stolen bag and a run scored. Strike on the outer third. So with that single, technically a single on the runner's interference. So he gets a single awarded to him. That's in the rule book. Extends his hitting streak to 6 games. And he went 4 for 5 last night against the Pilots. Throw over there at first.
So earlier how I was saying I'm always locked in?
Yeah.
I forgot to mention it, but earlier I was over while the couple pitchers throwing their bullpen, Declan Spooner talking about Luke Hughes, the former Miner that had to leave early because of injury, how he got an offer from Boston College. He's going to Boston College. And I was like,
Really?
And I told Spooner, I said, wait, where's Boston College at?
Boston College, that's awesome. He goes from a community college in Arizona.
South Mountain, and apparently, according to Jay Ziola, they're a really good community college, like year in and year out.
I mean, his performance for the Miners was amazing in about the 15 games he played. He had 2 homers. Matter of fact, Luke Hughes, 12 games played. OPS just south of 1,000 in a wood bat league. That's really amazing. And he had 5 extra base hits. He brought the thump for sure.
Yeah, because I was telling the guys, we were just kind of talking about how this is essentially game 1. We want to host, but we're so thin on depth. And I'm like, yeah, of course, pitchers, there's only 9 of y'all total. And, yeah, it really does stink that we do not have a guy like Luke Hughes, just another bat that takes depth out of the lineup and thump.
This is outside 3-1.
But you know what? Injuries happen in the game of baseball, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's more important for him to get healthy and go play some ACC baseball than it is to play here.
Runner goes, misses high, so it's ball 4 regardless. Babcock didn't look in. He goes sliding head first, but back-to-back walks here in the third from the top of the order.
These guys are being really patient right now, knowing that they're down in the game. Not trying to do too much, man. Letting the game come to them. And then, boom, you got a guy like Austin Park with 2 guys on right now. I love this chance and the situation that he's being put in.
Austin Park, 2 on, 1 out. Double to right field. Back in the first. Swinging first pitch, slices 1 foul.
That one on the outer half of the plate, too. And just exactly what Park said yesterday here in the booth postgame. He said, he acknowledged being attacked on the outer half. And especially with the off speed, he said, yeah, man, I'm just thinking about banging the ball that way. And if I'm sitting on trying to hit the ball to the opposite field, if it's on the outer half, I'm letting that ball travel and pushing it that way anyways.
Here's a high fly ball. Right field, Raymond under it. Has it for out 2. Tagging is Babcock. The throw is going to one-hop third. They can't get him. And then the throw over to second. Can't get Beef. So the fly out to right field moves both runners up 90 feet.
Not a bad job by Park. And he did exactly what I was talking about. From what he said, he's letting that ball travel, especially if it's on the outer half and he's pushing it to the opposite field. Just a bit under that one, unable to split the gap as well. But he does a job. He sets Kenny Millar up in a good spot. And we remember how hard he hit the ball last time.
Yeah, 0 for 0. Sack fly in the first. Got the Miners their first run of the game. It's, of course, their only run of the game. And he smoked it to center field on a line. Tying run 90 feet away. Go ahead. 180. He takes one low. But for the Bucs, there is 2 outs.
The only thing that sucks about it is that there is 2 outs. Meaning Canyon's either got to draw a walk or put the ball in play and hope it finds green grass, extend the inning.
Strike on the outer third. One apiece. And for Canyon Millar now, hitting 277. That sac fly was his 15th RBI. And if you ask me, I believe he's grown a lot these past 2 months after his freshman season at Temple JC. Swinging, fly ball, center field. Garcia ranging towards left center, has it coming in a bit, and that retires the side. The Miners strand two, fly out 3 times, 1 to each outfielder, and we go to the 4th. The Bucs lead 2-1.
Thanks again for coming out tonight.
Hit the middle third. Bucs lead 2-1, and Pankinen's day is done as the Miners opener. And the new pitcher, Lane Stringer, the 6'5", 205-pound righty from Arkansas Fort Smith. He's a senior, hometown of Lake Jackson, Texas. And on the summer, he's got 4 2/3. This is his 6th appearance. An inflated 11.57 ERA, but that's really due to one bad outing he had in Kenai. First pitch swinging is Tracy. Over to third, Godfrey's throw across in time, and 1 pitch, 1 out for Lane Stringer.
Yeah, good start for the kid right there is what we're going to need. Need you to come in, throw strikes, fill up the zone, and then get weak contact just like that, especially against a guy like Tracy. And for Lane, watching his bullpen earlier today, it was a very light one. I mean, he maybe threw 12 to 15 pitches. The cutter looks really good, right? If he was throwing it to a righty, he would attack it on the inner half.
We're going to translate that here in this out and keep the Bucs at 2. Here, the third baseman, Lanfear, misses outside. And last time out for Stringer on the 28th, he threw 2 innings, allowed 1 run on 1 hit against the Chinooks, but then also threw 2/3 against the Bucs. He retired both batters he faced. He's down 2-0 to Lanfear here. Lanfear struck out looking to lead off the second against Pankinen. He dropped in a beautiful slider on the inner third. Front doored him. Stringer finds the zone.
That's it right there. That's that cutter on the inner half to a righty. Looks really good today. going to need to be able to locate where he wants, when he wants.
Paints the outer third with a slider, 2-2. Bounces back against Lanphier.
Yeah, so actually, that right there, that is a slider from Stringer. It's what he calls it. But he also said it has just so much break, especially north to south, that it is almost like a slurve in between there.
Oh, just misses. Threw that slurve on the inner third and almost gave Lanphier his second backwards K, but just misses. So count goes full. Infield straight up behind Stringer. Payoff. Fly ball into center field. Cashmallar out to right center as it's tailing, and he makes the grab in full stride, ranging towards right field, and there's 2 away.
Good job by Cash over in center. He's done a good job covering a lot of green grass, whether he's had a layout leap, whatever it's been. That one just straight wheels running. I mean, I'd say well over 80 to maybe 100 feet right there to track that one down.
So off the bat, it was just to his left, and it just keeps tailing to right center. Still able to get there. As Andrew Raymond swings through one, first pitch. He walked back in the second.
And going back to Pankin and his 3 innings, very solid, right? I like that. The Miners are very much in this ball game when he leaves, and now they've got Stringer coming in. He's giving them a chance.
1-1. Raymond, last time up, drew walk number 24, which leads the Bucs. He's down 1-2.
This is pretty much what his bullpen looked like today. Painted the black very well.
Can he get a 1-2-3 fourth? Raymond stays alive.
Man, it's been quick work, though, so far for Stringer. Filling up the zone very nicely. And as quick as he's gotten 2 outs, it'd be nice if he can retire Raymond right here and go back to the dugout with such a low pitch count.
Pop up left side, gonna get out of play. Godfrey just gives a couple steps towards it. If Raymond can reach here, extend the fourth, A.J. Garcia, the center fielder, awaits on deck. That one bounces and hits. Raymond just skims his front shin off the bounce, and he's going to reach.
Yeah, it's unfortunate you're in the driver's seat, too. Man.
And LeBron's going to come and ask because off a reaction, Raymond didn't even think it hit him. He kind of paused until the umpire told him so.
All right, just move on with it. Right here, go get Garcia.
So Garcia, the 9-hole hitter. Looking to get a 2-out rally going in the fourth. Bucs lead 2-1. Winner gets to host the championship series. And Stringer will miss upstairs. Garcia struck out swinging in the second. One of 3 victims of Pankinen. All coming in that second inning. Throw over to first.
Yeah, it's important to note, too, that originally this game was not going to be winner hosts, and that's it. The Miners were never going to make up their game against the Pilots. They're only going to play 35. That's not changing. But the Bucs and Oilers are not playing a doubleheader tomorrow.
It's been so weird. They are playing it not playing it. The next day they are playing, and now they're not playing it. Just back and forth.
They finally took the time to do the math, the Bucs that is, and realized that a game meant nothing if they won today. Or those 2 games meant nothing if they won today.
Runner goes, 2-0's high. Millard's throw on the money. Got him. Dime of a throw from Will Millard. Catches Raymond, trying to steal second. And a 1-2-3 fourth. 4-stringer out the pin, and it's 2-1 as we go to the bottom half. Declan Spooner leads off the fourth. Looking to get something going as they're down 2-1, followed by Will Millard and Alex Pearson. Got decent wood first time up. Flew out to left field to end the first. He's up 1-0. Still Ivanov out there, so I mean, he's given up a lot of hard contact, walked a couple of guys, but nonetheless, luck's been on his side. And sometimes that's all it takes. Spooner pops this one up. Right behind home. Here's Denton. Will throw the mask, and he's got it right on top of the Valley script. Run away.
Man, he just stepped on that beautiful artwork. Do they know how hard
Don't make me come down there, dude.
Kyle Chase and Brady Clark, Jonathan Anders, and Chase Iola worked on that artwork? All right? It's not cool, man. I actually think this is it's not my favorite one. I like the Miners M, but this one looks the best out of all of them, which the umpire shadow kind of blocking the V and the A, but this one, it just looks the cleanest out of all of them we've seen so far. Doing good work.
Yeah, this is the second time they've done the Valley script, but the first one was kind of wonky, let's be real. So this one is
You thought so too?
a good improvement. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw me right here on the deck in front of the window of the box, and I said, oh, I think y'all could redo it, like at least maybe the L's or something. They're like, nah, what are you talking about? It's fine. I'm like, why'd you ask for my input if you're not going to listen?
That one skips away from Ivanov. So it's 1-1 to Will Millard, who lined out to center in the second. And just overall, you've noticed from Will Millard, he's just putting good wood on ball, and he's lined out a couple of times, a lot of far flyouts. Luck has not been on his side.
That's baseball.
Just comparing to how hard he's hit the ball. Whoa. That one gets away from him.
Said he'd been dinged, what, 6 or 7 times at home?
6 of his 7 dinged at home. So Although his average is below 200 at home, while he's hitting almost 400 on the road, his on-base percentage in the high 300s at home, so still getting on base and being super valuable.
And I know Will Millard knows the splits on his average and his numbers.
I mean, he's mentioned it. So here's a hard ground ball over to short. Leach, a shuffle and a throw in time for out number 2.
The numbers have been a thing as of lately that the boys have been talking about. They were talking about it today.
Alexander Pearson.
Specifically Hazen Enoy. He was like, wait, pull up the numbers. Well, I'm going to see what I'm hitting. And he was just talking about his progress and how good he feels about himself. You know, not ever having faced college pitching, and then he gets here and he's hitting as well as he is.
I mean, yeah, it's been very impressive. You've seen a lot of these guys grow from June. Just overall, the team has been hitting so much better. Once hitting just above 200, now second in the ABL. One of 2 teams, if being both of these teams, hitting over 260.
Yeah, I mean, that's what summer ball is all about. It's about getting better, and we've seen it at work exactly.
Pearson, a high fly ball right field. Raymond going back. He's finally camped under it to retire the side. A 1-2-3 fourth of his own. Ivanov responds, and we go to the 5th. Bucs lead 2-1. Let's take a look at the ABL standings. And, you know, like you've heard it from us multiple times, the chip is set. The Miners 21-13. The Bucs 1 less game played on the regular season, 20-13. So if they win, they'd be half a game better. If the Miners win, obviously it doesn't matter. So once again, winner hosts the chip. And you can see everyone else in red. They're eliminated. So that's your final standings on the regular season for the 2026 ABL season. At least for now. Bucs and Miners could swap if the Bucs are able to hold on and win. Here's AJ Garcia leading off. He got into a decent count. Had Stringer throw some pitches, but Raymond was caught stealing. So he'll start fresh here in the 5th. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Bucs as they look to add on. Just 3 hits so far, but also 3 walks. And a hit by pitch. Stringer's 1-1. Pop up behind third near the line. Godfrey going back, and he makes the catch, ranging down the line with his back turned to the infield, and there's 1 away.
Good job right there by Stringer. Weak contact yet again. Heck of a job coming in. 13 pitch first inning. Only needed 2 to get Garcia right there. He's looking strong, and the Miners are going to need him to go, I'd say, at least 3 innings.
That'd be huge for him.
Especially if they're still in it by the time we get to the back third.
Here's the second baseman, Miles Keogh. As that breaking ball just misses. Keogh's 0 for 2, a pop-up and a backwards K. His first time facing Stringer. His first time at the dish since the 2nd. That one a strike.
His misses haven't been bad either, right? We just saw that first pitch. He just hardly missed.
Oh, that one almost hits him. Keo kind of does a little jump. So nothing but breaking balls from Stringer here against Keo. Chopper and gloved. Oh, and Stringer's glove comes out. Bare hands it. And there's out number one.
Oh, are you kidding me? Great reaction by Stringer to even get a glove on that one. It helps, you know, with him being 6'5", to be able to reach up there. But then just the reaction, be able to see that ball in the air out of his glove, bare hand, recover, get to first. Oh, what a job.
Now batting shortstop number 18.
Impressive out number two. Haven't seen that yet this summer.
That was fun.
So now here's Finn Leach, the shortstop, with two away. It's a strike. And being 6'5", you know, I'm told 5'9" is the new 6'2". So what does that make him? About almost 7 feet now.
Yeah. That makes me 6 foot. Let's go.
Leach fouls one off. He's down 0-2 now with two away. And Leach so far, he's 1 for 1. He has scored both of the Bucs' runs. Walk and a double, and he got into position both times on a wild pitch from Pankinen. Stringer's 0-2. Line shot over the head of Toth into right field, cut off by Babcock. There's a 2-out knock for Leach. He's 2 for 2.
It's the first really lace ball we've seen against Stringer, but nobody hurt. You got two away, right? Don't even worry about the guy on first. Just go attack the hitter.
Hank Smith, the first baseman, digs in. So we got action in the Bucs bullpen out in left field. It looks like Sammy Funk will come in and relieve Ivanov. At the bottom of the fifth, somehow Ivanov just feels like Miners, with the way they put bat on ball, could very easily have more than one run.
It also feels like Ivanhoff got a little bit lucky. I think the Miners have just missed some barrels. But, you know, hey, tip your cap to that guy.
Wave and a miss. Stringer pulled the string on Smith, who's 1 for 1, a single and an RBI ground out last time up. Gave the Bucs the lead.
I mean, really, the difference for the Bucs and the way that they've been able to score these 2 runs, not all totally just off of 2 wild pitches, but it plays a big part in it. So the gap between these teams is only 1 run, and then it's even smaller when you think about that.
1-1, a fly ball pulled out of play. Another 2-strike count for Stringer. So after that single by Leach, now with 2 outs, the Bucs are 2 for 4 in the first half of this game.
I like the backdoor cutter here from Lane.
One, two. Misses inside, and a delayed steal from Leach catches Millard off guard. He gets into second. So now another runner in scoring position for the Bucs. They're 2 for 6 so far. As count will go full.
And right here, you want to get out of this inning. Put up another 0. It'll be 2 in a row. Get your guys a chance to go swing the sticks. They've done a solid job. I mean, Stringer, first inning, keeps giving them a chance. Pankinen through 3. He's giving them a chance.
Pay off. Pop up in the shallow center. Coming on is Cashmallar. He's got it to retire the side, and Stringer strands a man in scoring position. 2-1 as we head the second half of this 9-inning contest. Bottom of the fifth, Miners still down 2-1.
The bottom of the fifth for your Miners, your left fielder number 30. Correction, your second baseman number 7. Diesel Tote.
That's for right now. It's still Ivanov. So Bucks got a guy warm, but they're sticking with him as he's only allowed 1 through 4. Holds the lead. Toth swinging first pitch, backhanded over at third by Lanfear, and his throw well in time for out number 1.
Yeah, so basically they got Funk ready to go whenever. But see how Ivanov goes throughout this thing. I imagine a hit probably does it for him. You know, that leash probably very tight on him. But if he gets an out and one pitch start this inning and cruises through it, I imagine 5 will be it for him. But they'd like to see him get through this inning.
He's retired 6 Miners in a row. They're not hitting the ball as hard as they first did off of him. So here's Cash Millar. Fly out to left field first time up. So it's 1-0. Oh, just spiked and then caught barehanded by Cash Millar as it skipped up to him. Mentioned Millar's .513 on base percentage here at home. Just absurd for a guy in the bottom third of the order most of the time. Flies this one out to left field down the line, giving chases Dara, and it's hooking foul. Hits off the wall there, just right of the Bucks bullpen. And just as of late, over the past couple of days, he's been hitting a lot of hard flyouts. Usually wasn't a guy to elevate, but now he's been doing it.
Been pulling it very well too, but it looks like the Bucks outfield, at least the left fielder, Dara is kind of shifted more closer to the line.
So he watches it change up low.
And that gives Millar a lot of room to work in that left center field gap. There's a ton of green grass if you look on your screen. I mean, there's probably 15 ads in between the left fielder and center fielder.
3 runs low. 1 out walk for Millar. Lineup will flip over with a guy on.
See what the Bucks do here after that walk. Funk still throwing over in left field, but top of the order up. This will be the 3rd time through.
See how aggressive they are on the base paths here. Millar, 15 stolen bags. It's third in the ABL. And he's the tying run. Jackson Babcock up for the third time. He's 1 for 1, a single and a walk, stranded both times. He has been on fire. And Ivanov misses again.
The Miners do like to go hit and run. LeBrun giving signs from the Miners dugout on the first base side. We know Millar can steal a bag. But I will say, Denton, that's a really good catcher right there. You want to be careful. You want to pick your moment.
Throw over to first, so they're aware of Cash and Millar. And for Ivanov so far, he's gotten 8 fly balls. Most of them hit really well and not routine. Versus just 3 ground balls.
And for Denton behind the dish, I mean, his throws in between innings down on the last pitch, they've been very solid. When Will Godfrey stole second in the first inning, I mean, the throw was not really offline, and it hit Godfrey. It was almost in the perfect spot. So you just do want to be careful and cautious about who's behind the dish, and the Miners are. It's a matter of what count do we want to run in, see what Babcock does here, maybe give him a chance to just swing away first. They do like the hit and run.
So after a 5-pitch walk to Millar and 2 straight to Babcock, Denton goes out and talks to his guy. Not sure how much longer his leash is.
I don't know how many, or if anybody, from the Park families here, but I see someone on the third base side in the stands wearing a BYU shirt. Had a Miners hat on, too.
Maybe they made the trip up from Utah. I could see it. That one spiked. 3-0 to BC.
Ivanov's done that, 3 or 4 times now, spiked one.
He's gotten way too much on top multiple times.
Releasing that ball maybe just a tad late.
Does he have the green light? Doesn't matter. It's low. 4-pitch walk following a 5-pitch walk. And just like in the third, back-to-back walks with 1 away.
Third baseman number 4, Will Godfrey.
Skipper's up. Moving around in the dugout for the Bucs, but here he comes slowly but surely.
So the Bucs are going to go to the pin. Big spot for the Miners here in the bottom of the 5th. Tying run in scoring position, only 1 away, leading run on first. They've both reached via the walk, and so we'll have that new arm when we come back. New arm for the Bucks coming in to relieve Ivanov. 2 on, 1 away. In the 5th, it's Sammy Funk. Talk about a great name for a pitcher. He's going to face Will Godfrey.
Back to the batter's
Millar and Babcock
for your Miners.
both reach
Will
via the walk.
Godfrey.
Big spot here for the Miners. First pitch misses.
It's a chance for the Miners to do something right here. Guy in scoring position. They've stranded 3 on the day, all of them having been in scoring position. Good chance to tie this thing up or take the lead, especially with this part of the order up.
1-0. Misses high for Sammy Funk, redshirt sophomore. Righty stands 6'1", 195 pounds from Wilmington, California. From LA Harbor College. And so far this season, summer hasn't been kind to him. This is his 7th appearance. He's 1-1. In 4 1/3, he's got a 10.38 ERA, a 3.23 whip. And he misses high and out.
We know the Miners hit bullpen arms a lot better. And it looks like the Bucks aren't going with their top guys. Like as expected, Miners aren't going to do the same either out the bullpen, right? You know who you want for game 1, and you're setting them aside, right? And that's no disrespect to anybody that is throwing in today's game. That's just how it is, right? It's a chance to jump on them right now.
3-0. Called for a strike above the belt. That one, from our view, even a bit high. So, instead of the bases juiced, 3-1 count. And for Ivanov, his line, 4 1/3, 4 hits allowed, 4 walks, no strikeouts. For now, 1 earned run allowed. The 2 on are credited to him. That one misses way inside. Bases juice for the Miners, all reach via the walk.
Right here with Austin Park coming up too, man, you got to love it. It's a big spot, and this is the exact dude that I want in the box right now. This is my arguably best hitter. If not, he's top 3. There's no argument about that. Dude that feels like he comes through time and time again, and thinking back over the last 3 games, this guy's swinging it.
He's 1 for 2. Big double back in the 1st to right field and flew out to right field in the 3rd. Watch his strike 1. If he could recreate that second at bat, it should tie this game at 2 apiece.
Yeah, all he's got to do right here also, if you want to simplify it, just hit it deep enough in the outfield, you tie the ball game.
Absolutely. He's got 16 RBIs this summer. Takes one outside. Cash Millar on 3rd. Jackson Babcock on 2nd. Will Godfrey on 1st. This is the first at bat for either side with the bases juiced. Miners so far with runners in scoring position. They're 1 for 4.
Took the words out of my mouth.
That one misses low and away. 2-1.
Big spot. You just don't want a ball on the ground. That's the main thing.
Park does have the wheels to possibly avoid a double play. That one misses well outside. 3-1. Funk struggling to find the zone.
Yeah, but he comes here. Expect Park to jump on it if it's close.
Last time Funk pitched, July 24th, in their 16-10 win against the Pilots. Through an inning, let up 1 run on a hit. 3-1. Fly ball right field, out of play. Count goes full.
Yeah, right there where he attacked him on the inner half and Park was just late on it. He's missed 3 times, but then that first pitch was a fastball in the outer half.
He's been getting everything on the outer half, and he's been doing so well going the other way with it.
You know what? I got a hunch right here. Right? I'm wearing a blue polo today, and Park saw it. He said he loved it because it's almost a BYU blue.
Payoff. Off the end of the bat, into center field. This should be deep enough to tie the game. Garcia with it. Millar tagging his throw to 3rd is not in time as Babcock gets in there just enough, and it's 2-2. Park comes through.
Way to simplify it with 2 strikes on you. You're not trying to hit a home run there. Park is such a disciplined hitter. He knows what to do. He just got under that one, but deep enough, ties us up. What a way to jump in on the bullpen arm right there. I know that run's going to be tied to Ivanov, but just what a job done. That's great hitting by the Miners.
So now runners on the corners. Here's Canyon Millar. Go ahead, run 90 feet away. Both runs for the Miners driven in by a sac fly to center field. One of them being from this man. Takes one upstairs.
Now, you could do something right here and get a 2-out RBI, take the lead. This is huge. How are you going to hit with 2 outs in the inning? This is where you really got to come through.
Outside, check swing. They go past the mound. He didn't go around. That one was close.
If the home plate umpire doesn't say he went around, that's the right call. We've talked about it hundreds of times, appealing to a field umpire. Best to just call him safe.
Funk's 2-0. Millar goes reaching, pops it up, out of play on the left side. Millar 0 for 1. That sac fly and a fly out to center field.
So he just had a 2-0 count. He was looking for a hitter's pitch right there. He saw the fastball and he did go after it. I like that approach. He knows what his wheelhouse is and what he can drive.
Funk a turning throw over to first. Millar just had an 8-game hitting streak snapped. He's looking to get back on track here. Can he come through? 2-1. This ball driven right field, going back. Miners have the lead. A 3-run pump for Canyon Millar. His second of the summer makes it 5-2 Matsu.
What a job by the kid right there. He saw it, dead red heater, pulled it. Oh, man. Goosebumps on my arms. Canyon Millar. How do you do, son? Oh, what a way to get your swing off. And that's huge. I mean, we're talking about, I know this isn't the playoffs yet. That might be the season for the Miners. That might be everything this offense needs.
Give them 4 ribbies now here. In the final regular season game, winner hosts the chip. Both teams are already in, yes, but I mean, both teams would love to play in front of their home fans, and what a swing, no doubt about it. Poetic pimp job from Canyon Millar. Here's Declan Spooner now up 2-0.
Man, just talking to the hitters guy, the pitcher coach Ben Taruger, I mean, everybody in green and yellow, they knew the guys were going to have to swing it today. The offense is going to be what wins the Miners this game, and the pitching has been phenomenal. You can't ask for anything better than this against a really good Bucs offense, right? The hitters aren't taking a day off, so it's a matter of which 9 in the batting order shows up for each side, and Canyon Millar showed up right there. The guys before him drawing the walks, being patient at the plate, not trying to do too much, being down in the game. It's what a job. That swing means a lot.
Spooner swinging 3-0, fouls one off the end of the bat. And we mentioned his first time up. What a second half of July for Canyon Millar. Almost all of his production. Called strike 3 to retire the side in the 5th, but off the bat of Canyon Millar, a 3-run pump makes it 5-2. Miners have their first lead. We go to the 6th.
Tyler Denton.
In the 6th, and it's a brand new ball game. Miners lead 5-2. Stringer's still out there. He's been strong in relief. This will face Tyler Denton as the Bucs look to chip away now. Make a comeback. First pitch swinging. Here's a fly ball. Shallow right center. Cash Millar on the move. Got it in stride. Covering ground. Per usual, Cash Millar, there's one away.
Yeah, one swing, one out.
Ryan Dara.
There you go. Good job by Stringer in relief, man. And you got to tip your cap, obviously, to the hitters of the Miners for what they just did and what they've done throughout the game. But then also Pankinen and now Stringer. The arms are thin, and the guys that are going to play, they're going to have to be on their A game, and they have been.
And Stringer filling up the zone. Just his second appearance against the Oilers, he really struggled. I know it was rainy, it was wet, but he was missing the zone by a lot. But since then, he has really dialed it in every time out there on the bump.
I think that actually has a tiny bit to do where don't worry, Stringer, I got you with the excuse. The pitchers were saying that the mound over in Kenai is like almost on the back of the rubber's on the back of the mound.
So it's pushed back.
Yep.
Oh, and he plunks Ryan Dara there on the front shoulder. That's his second hit batter.
We don't hold our breath so much and get nervous when that happens now because it's a 3-run lead. All right? Offense is giving you some freedom and some comfort when stuff like that happens and one gets away from you. Just relax. A ground ball gets you out of it.
Here's Taylor Tracy, the DH. He's 0 for 2. And actually a pinch hitter, for the Bucs. It's Lucas Perez. So Tracy was 0 for 2. Hasn't been as good as a hitter as he's been a pitcher for the Bucs. I mean, on the bump, he's been amazing. But Perez, number 24, freshman catcher from Newport Beach, California. From Chapman University. Stringer down in the count. Dara on first after he was plunked. Double play depth for the Miners. That one almost coming in and hitting Perez again.
And no fear by Stringer even after hitting the leadoff man, Dara. He's not afraid to come back and try and front door that breaker. He's trusting his stuff. That's a really good sign. Right? He's not blinking on the bump.
He'll take his time and a throw over to first. It gets away from Canyon Millar, hits the fence, and now Dara gets to second. Won't get to third. Strong throw from Canyon Millar. But that's the first error of the game. It's on Lane Stringer on the pickoff move. And just another guy on first for the Bucs that gets in the scoring position off a wild pitch or a mistake by the pitcher.
Yeah, if you're Stringer, you just got to flush it. You have no choice here.
Two-0. This is high with the fastball. For Perez, this is just his 20th at-bat if he registers one. Sitting 0-53. It's been a tough summer for him. But they feel like he's a better guy than Taylor Tracy. And Stringer gets a strike.
Stringer does run into some trouble here for the Miners. Trevor Billich available out the pin, as well as Cooper Grace and Jay Ciola. We know Cooper Grace may be only a close type of situation, though. He's in line, as what we're told, to maybe be the starter for Game 2 of the championship series.
Hard grounder over to short. Park with the backhand. Throw it across to Canyon Millar on first in time for out number 2. Dara stays on second.
Yeah, that's defense you're going to need right there. I mean, also Park's a guy that when June first kicked off in the season he did boot the ball around a little bit. He really did. He struggled. Brun said he needed to get his confidence over at short, and then he even said it after a game one time. Didn't get a lot of reps in the field during the spring. Was mostly a pitcher for BYU, and now that he's been putting in that work and getting more comfortable, I mean, he's been phenomenal.
First pitch ground ball from Landfield and a past Park. This one gets into left field. Throw from Pearson offline and not in time. RBI single for Landfield. It's now 5-3.
And there's nothing that Park could have done about that one. Pearson's throw, I mean, even if it was on the line, I don't know that it really gets the speedy Dara. But hey, that's why you just say thank you, Candy Millar, for that big thumper.
And all 3 runs for the Bucs feel like they could have been avoided if not for the wild pitches and that throwing error from Stringer on the pickoff move. As Landfair is now 1 for 3. He takes off first pitch and it comes in and plunks Raymond. And so now the tying run is aboard.
This feels like a spot here for Ben Terwilliger to come out, talk to his guy, settle him down a bit.
Third hit batter for Stringer in relief. Here he comes.
Now batting center fielder number 3, Andrew Garcia.
Nobody warming up yet in right field. Just a couple of guys starting to get stretched, so Stringer's going to have to retire at least another one, maybe, or face at least 2 more batters, I would say. He does have 2 outs.
He's only at 39 pitches. I mean, pitch count, nothing super alarming right here. And you know that conversation, just, hey, man, you've been placing the ball really well. Don't let it get away from you now. And I'm sure Terwilliger's asking, man, are you fatigued? I mean, how do you feel? That's very important as well. Make sure that he's not rattled mentally either.
So here's the 9-hole hitter, center fielder A.J. Garcia. Tying run on first. Stringer looking to strand 2. Garcia 0 for 2. That one misses outside. Second time facing Stringer. He led off last inning with a pop-up down the left field line beyond third. It's 1-0. Gets Garcia off the plate, and he kind of upset that he didn't take that one.
And honestly, up at the Bucs hitters, I mean, in the box, especially Garcia, seeing Stringer now have plunked 3 batters, 2 in the inning. You're maybe just a little bit on edge.
2-0. Wave and a miss.
It's a good bounce back right there. And, you know, the difference in this game, really, I mean, the pitching has been so good, but 2 of the 3 runs to cross, one reached on a walk and the other on a hit by pitch. So it's not like this Bucs offense has just been tearing the cover off the ball to get these runs across.
Just timely hitting. This one popped up beyond second. Who has it? Toth. Under it. And Stringer strands 2. And the Bucs only plate 1, and the Miners still hold on to a 5-3 lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th here at Herman Brothers Field. Bottom of the 6th, Miners 5-3 lead after the Bucs plated 1. Chipped away just a bit. They're down to their final 9 outs. And Will Millard will lead things off. He's 0 for 2. A line out to center and a hard ground out to short. He's down 0-1 against Sammy Funk. So Ivanov's final line after that homer, 4 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks. No strikeouts. As Millard pops this one up beyond second, shallow right field, there's Raymond coming in for out number 1.
Yeah, now that you do have the lead, guess what? Nothing changes. You got to still approach every pitch and every at-bat that you see like you're down 2-1. All right, you got to work these counts. You got to make Funk throw you strikes, make him earn it. And as a hitter, you just go attack and continue to try and tack on because we know what this Bucs offense is capable of. No lead is safe.
Strike 1 to Pearson at the knees. And in case you missed it, they scored 22 against the Chinooks, as well as 16 against the Pilots. Just absurd as Pearson fouls one off. But they only plated 3 last night, but it was enough to punch their spot to the ABL chip. Second year in a row. In 2024, there actually wasn't a series. They got rained out, so the Bucs, who won the regular season, were just awarded the championship trophy. But we'll have the 3rd straight season with a Miners Bucs series to end the season. It's 1-2 to Pearson. He's 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. Fastball high and away.
Yeah, it's pretty common for it to be these two in the end. I think it's even more exciting and fun when who hosts it comes down to the last day of the regular season, right? Bucs win,
Absolutely.
they host. Miners win, they host.
Slider right by Pearson, swings over the top of it. He goes down swinging. That's the 2nd strikeout for Funk.
Now batting, your second baseman, number 7.
Yeah, I mean, really, I mean, just these last 3 hitters Funk's faces when he settled in. So after that home run, I mean, 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Here's Diesel Toth, 2 away. This is outside. Toth, 1 for 2. Single and a ground out. He also got picked off, which basically eradicated his single. Hard shot through the hole into left field. There's a base knock for Toth. 2 for 3.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it around his first at bat. Over the last few games, Diesel Toth has become a lot more complete hitter in the box and shown us who he really is. I mean, we've known he's been capable of it. He's shown us that all summer. A lot of hard hit balls for him, just not falling in the right spot. Now he's finding the holes. He's finding the green grass. It's good to see. I said it multiple times, but when the 8-hole hitter gets going, I mean, it's a good sign for an offense.
Here's Cashmuller squaring first pitch. It's high and it skims straight back. And so that's 3 straight multi-hit games for Diesel Toth. 3 hits, 2 hits, and 2 hits so far, respectively.
7 hits in the last 3 games. This one's not even over with.
Just great production, bottom part of the order. Here's another guy who's had great production as another thrower to first. Toth barely in there. He's already been picked off once.
Looked like he was either about to take his secondary or maybe even get an early jump. You got to watch out. I mean, Bucs are reading your moves, what you're doing on the base pass. They're going to try and throw back when you're going the opposite way.
This ball ripped into center field. Garcia going back, but he's under it. Doesn't fly far enough. It's a hard out number 3 for Cashmuller. And Funk strands a 2-out single. We go to the back third. Miners lead 5-3. Hit the back third in the Matsu Valley, Herman Brothers Field, home of the Matsu Miners. We've played 6. Miners up 5-3. New pitcher in for Matsu. It's the right-hander, number 44, Trevor Billich, as he faces Mile Keogh, top of the order, as the Bucs are just down 2. It's 1-0. Billich stands 6'1", 190 pounds, from Folsom Lake Community College out of California. He's a sophomore. And he's from Penryn, California. That one's fouled off.
Go steal a strike right there on the check swing. You take it. For Billich, though, the thing is, come in here and throw strikes. That's what we need. All right, don't worry about anything else. Your defense is behind you. The offense is going to continue to work. Just worry about filling up the zone and limiting the free passes.
Curve dropped in there for strike 2, and this is his 3rd appearance. He faced the Bucs his first time out in the Miners' 9-4 loss. He threw a third of an inning, let up 4 runs on 2 hits. Struggled with the free passes. Here's a hard ground ball back up the middle. Going to get through. There's a base knock for Keogh.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right, you just got into the game. So what? Now go get another ground ball. That one wasn't hit really hard, just in the hole.
Keogh's now 1 for 4. And that brings the tying run to the plate in Finn Leach, who has reached all 3 times. 2 runs scored. He's 2 for 2. But last time out for Billich on the 28th in that first game of the doubleheader with the Chinooks, he threw 2 innings, let up 2 runs on 2 hits. So much better outing. Looking to continue improving. It's 1-0 to Leach. Double play depth for the Miners. As a breaking ball misses well outside.
Yeah, if you're in a 2-0 spot right here, don't get too aggressive and give Leach something to absolutely get his swing off on, but you want to come in the zone right here. Don't fall behind 3-0. It's one thing for the Bucs to have one guy on tying run at the plate. It's another one to go ahead and put the go-ahead in the box.
It's 3-0. All 3 balls not coming close. Hank Smith awaits on deck, and the cleanup man Tyler Denton, catcher in the hole. There's a strike. He deals and misses outside. There's a walk. Tying run now aboard. Leach on for the 4th time.
Yeah, he's having himself a day. Drawing a couple walks now. Billich doesn't need to worry too much about anything other than the hitter, though, right here.
Here's the first baseman, Hank Smith, and Terwiller are going to come out and have a talk. Two guys in right field starting the throw for the Miners. And Terwilliger, his goal right now is to calm down Billich. Huge spot for him right here. As it's both Ziola and Grace throwing with each other right now. Ideally, like Cade mentioned, the Miners don't want to use Grace as he's in line to start game 2, but I mean, that's 3 days away. So he might be able to get away with an inning or 2 depending how many pitches he throws. And then you also have Ziola, who might be in line to start game 3 if there is a game 3.
Yeah, we got to get there first.
There's a fastball just missing the inner third somewhere following the mound visit.
Yeah, it's not helping him out right there with that call. That was a very well-placed pitch. It's all right, though. You just go to work. Don't worry about that.
Smith 1 for 3, a single and RBI ground out. Here's a grounder over to Toth at second. Gloves it, flipped to Park for 1, over to first. Got the double play. That's huge. 4-6-3. Double play for the Miners, their second of the game, and Keogh moves up to third.
Exactly. What a bounce back by Billich right there. I mean, it could have gone the exact opposite way in that at bat right there, but it's just another Ben Terwilliger mound visit that just plays off to perfection. I don't know what this guy's saying.
Player 449, you have the magic touch? I mean, it's been all summer long. Now here's Tyler Denton.
And that's not to take anything away from the pitchers at all. It just is so common for Ben Terwilliger to go out on the mound, give a visit, have a talk, and then boom, the pitchers just dial back in.
And a beautiful pitch following that fastball that just missed the inner third. Smith might think he's getting another one, and it comes in on his hands, gets the rollover, gets the double play.
Yeah, and if Billich can get out of this, put up a 0, showing a guy on third after a single and walk, that'd be a huge bounce back, and the Miners need that 0 big time right now. I mean, last thing you want to do is make this a one-run ball game.
1-1, laced over to short. Back pick by Park off the hop. His throw, got him. What a bounce back from Trevor Billich. First two guys get on, gets a double play and a ground out. Let's stretch here at Herman Brothers Field. Miners lead 5-3.
Time to stand up.
We've stretched here at Herman Brothers Field. Ben Cameron along with my great partner Kaden Bessent. As the Miners are up 5-3. Top of the order due up. Jackson Babcock, Will Godfrey, and Austin Park.
Leading off for reminders, your right fielder, number 9, Jackson
All came through in the bottom of the fifth. Huge 4-run frame for the Miners to take the lead. Babcock walked. And the first pitch comes in and hits him. Right on that forearm. He's grabbing it. He'll angrily throw his elbow guard as it completely missed it. Hopefully he's all right. We'll take a couple of moments.
Stretch, by the way, is sponsored by the Alaska Highway Safety Office.
So Babcock on for the fourth time.
Before it stops you.
He singled, walked twice, and now the beanball.
Yeah, man, come on.
Now batting,
Don't tell me.
Miners, your third baseman, number 4.
Last
Will
thing they need is
Godfrey.
a dude to get hurt. I mean, these guys have not had a day off in 8 days. Last week on Wednesday. And tomorrow will be their first since then. You know these dudes are tired, and the last thing you need is them to be getting beanballed and getting beat up even more.
So he stays out there. He kind of reaches for that right arm. Hopefully it doesn't affect how he throws out in the outfield or maybe even his swing. We'll see. Here's Will Godfrey up 1-0.
Well, luckily his family's in town. They don't have to get, too freaked out or nervous. They're right here. I mean, they can go talk to him after the game. That's good for them. I know how parents can be. Man, they see their kid get hit or maybe even potentially hurt, whatever. Parents freak out.
Wasn't mine.
Really?
Double played up for the Bucks. Pops this one up. Left side, foul territory. There's Landfear under it. There's one away. Be frustrated with himself. He's retired for the first time tonight.
Yeah, just ran up in on him. Late protection type of swing. And
Number 11, Austin
it happens.
Here's Austin Park. 1 for 2. Huge RBI in the 5th. Tied the game with a sac fly. In a full count. Also doubled in the 1st, swinging. Goes the other way with it, but it's out of play. And so Park, he was super hot, and at one point the only guy for the Miners hitting over 300. And there was a wide margin between him and second place on the team. Kind of went on a cold streak for a bit, but this past week he has heated up. And hopefully for the Miners it remains for at least the next 2 games, possibly 3.
It's got to. You don't have a choice.
And we've talked about it. It's mainly been his adjustment to the outer third of the plate. As Funk tries to attack that spot right there and misses.
Yeah, got to get hot at the right time. And I don't know how much it is or if it even is an advantage for the Miners, it's not having an off day in over a week, playing a bunch of double headers.
Fastball down Broadway for strike 2.
But maybe it just allows these guys to continue getting the reps, The off day tomorrow is going to be huge. I wonder how many dudes are going to go watch Spider-Man. I know I am.
Yeah, we're seated for that. Oh, spiked. Nice back pick by Denton.
It's mandatory.
Gotta go see it. I mean, right now in my life, that's all I got. I got the Miners and Spider-Man. That's who's got me right now in life.
Peter Parker.
Throw over to first. He is I think technically in the movie he's broke. He's a broke loner in love with his ex. I won't say I'm the loner part, but the other two, come on. Count goes full to Park, just like his last time up.
Good job. It's going to be a quality at bat right here. About to be pitch number 41 for Funk out the pin. Buck's got somebody getting loose. Hey, he's really giving up that one swing.
Babcock goes, wave and a miss. Oh, and they say Park. Batter's interference, so technically a strike him out, throw him out. And a 1-2-3 7th. Let's go to the 8th. Bucks have 6 outs to work with. They're down 2, 5-3.
Hey, folks.
Top of the 8th. Sorry, coming back a little late. Technical difficulties. But the Bucs 6 outs to work with. Here's Ryan Dara leading off against Billich. Came up absolutely clutch. At the top of the 7th. That one comes in and skims. Says he didn't. I'm not going to lie. I thought I heard a skim. So it's 1-1. Good call, Blue. Good call. Ben Cameron was wrong. Don't listen to him. 5, 6, and 7 for the Bucs here. And that one absolutely spiked. Badara last inning, leadoff single, then a walk, then a mound visit, and double play, and then a ground out. Off the end of the bat there. 2-2 to Dara, who is 1 for 2. Single, double play, and hit by pitch. Came around to score in the 6th.
Man, I feel bad for Babcock. Got hit in the foot by a ball, base runner interference, and then a batter's interference gets him out as well.
They got hit by pitch? Yeah, I mean, he's going through it right now.
What are the odds that happens, or, just those two weird ways to get it out on the base pass technically?
Yeah.
The odds those happen to the same guy twice in the same game.
Payoff. This ball roped into center field, but Cashmal arranging back to his right has it. Almost overran it. Able to catch it belt high down to a knee, and there's one out.
Huge. That ball was actually hit pretty hard, but you hit it right to Cash Money. Sorry about you.
I don't know. What's a funny quip you can say? The bank denies your claim? Maybe. I don't know if banks do claims, actually. I think that's just insurance. I don't know. I'm not old enough yet, so sorry if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy. They don't teach you this stuff in school.
No, they did in macroeconomics for me, but I forgot. That was senior year. That was 4 years ago. Here's Perez up for the second time. Pops one up. Does Millard have enough room? He goes sliding. Hits the bleachers. It's 0-2. So Lucas Perez came in the 6th for Taylor Tracy. Remember Perez hitting a flat, or not a flat, hitting 0-53, and now he's 0 for 1. It just hasn't been a summer, but he's trying to come through. Bring the tying run to the plate. Bucs 5 outs remaining. Fouls one off. Breaking pitch from Billich kind of left hanging.
Trevor Billich, if you can hear me.
Remember the Bucs teed off of him. His first appearance with the Miners. Let up 4 through an inning, or just a third of an inning. Called strike 3. That fastball painted low and away. Perez doesn't agree, but he's going to have to take a long walk back to the third base dugout. 2 away.
Man, what a pitch. What a frame job. Oh, man. You need these moments at this time in the ball game, and that's only the third time the Bucs have even struck out today. Both these teams not really going down on strikes a lot.
Yeah, both sides have only struck out 3 times. It's only 6 combined strikeouts this game. A lot of balls in play. It's been fun. So here's Camden Lanfear, the third baseman. RBI single last time up in the 6th. He's 1 for 3. Also a strikeout and a flyout to center. Ugly swing there. This medieval time, sword.
Sword.
On guard, sir. 2026. Hey, I'm carrying it in my waistband. Oh, man. Curve in the dirt. He goes chasing. One, two. Tries to go back to it. Lanfear lays off, excuse me. So far, the Bucs 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 Miners error. Miners 5 runs on 6 hits. No errors from the Bucs. 2-2. Fastball spiked.
There's a big pitch right here. Full count. You want to get these guys 3 up, 3 down right here.
Lanfear trying to bring the tying run to the plate. Village looking for a 1-2-3 inning. This ball laced into left center. Pearson in the gap, got it in stride. A 1-2-3-8 for Trevor Billich. He's looking strong. Bucs down to their final 3 outs. Miners looking for insurance. Fifth the 8th. Miners holding on 5-3. Billich 2 scoreless frames. And part of the order 4, 5, 6. Canyon Millar will lead things off. So far, biggest swing of the day. A 3-run shot last time up in the 5th. Gave the Miners the lead. One that they still hold on to, and they haven't scored since. He's up 1-0. New pitcher for the Bucs, it's Kaden Burkhart. The sophomore righty stands 6'3", 200 pounds. From Chandler, Arizona, from the Colorado School of Mines, so a teammate of your beloved Jackson Babcock. Millar up 2-0.
Argue with you. Correct. Biggest swing of the day. How about of the season?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, this is for home field advantage in the chip.
And you heard the sound of this crowd as Canyon Millar hit that home run, rounded third. I mean, the atmosphere is only going to be like this at Herman Brothers, right? There's no disrespect to Anchorage or the Bucs fans. It's just different in the Valley.
It's diffy here. Best fans in the ABL.
Best,
and honestly, no bias, too, just going off.
Based on the attendance that we see at every game, no matter what day of the week, no matter who the opponent is, I mean, if they kept track, the Miners would have the highest on average attendance.
Best fans by far. Millar, 4 ribbies, too, because he had a sac fly first time up. 4 of the 5 for the Miners. 2-2. This ball crushed to right field again. Raymond looking up. Second of the night. Canyon Millar, another no-doubter to right field. 3 homers now on the summer. 5 ribbies here in the regular season finale. Unbelievable.
Hey, man, you said it. Unbelievable. Man, this dude's showing up to the moment right here. I mean, the moment is not going to get the best of Canyon Millar. On the new arm, too. I mean, the first guy he faces. Oh, man. That's how you get your swing off right there.
Absolutely clobbered. Now the Miners' homer leader, surpassing Luke Hughes with his third.
You know, I got a feeling who you're going to be interviewing in the booth post-game.
I'm ready.
Let me not speak too soon.
I think LeBron would make the right decision.
I'll hold my breath. Score has to hold. But hey, that's much needed insurance too.
Declan Spooner up 2-0. Now 3-0.
And all these times we've been saying, give me a pump.
Give me a pump.
He gives us two.
Give me two. Don't give me a third. You're going to get ejected.
Two pump galore.
Four-pitch walk to Spooner following the homer. He's on for the first time.
And you know what's pretty crazy to think about it? Right, this is the 10th game that the Miners are playing in the past 7 days. They played 3 doubleheaders over this stretch, and only one of those games out of those 10, or one of those 9, right? Not counting this one. This will be the 2nd out of 10, okay? So 8 of 10 games playing 7 innings. So the Miners have not gone past 7 in quite a while.
I mean, it feels foreign.
Yeah, it's rare for us. I mean, that also helps when you have 2 run rules in there that weren't scheduled to go. But, yeah, I mean, 8 7-inning games, and you got to play 10, you're already worn out. Where's on you?
Millard, a grounder over to short. Leach, second for one, no throw to get the double play. Millard reaches on the fielder's choice. Spooner out at second. And for Canyon Millard, 14 RBIs before tonight, now 19. Second on the team just behind Babcock with 21. Oh, and don't forget, he was already the extra base hit leader with 8. Now he's the first to reach the double-digit mark in that category.
Yeah, we talked about how much better he's gotten, and that just proves it right there.
Here's Alex Pearson. It's 0-1.
I mean, we're talking about a dude his freshman year at Temple Junior College had 6 home runs in his freshman season, and then, right tonight, absolutely crazy. Now he's got 2, but now 3 on the summer and a lot less games.
With a wood bat, Millard takes off. Denton can't handle the transfer. There's a stolen bag for the catcher.
But, man, this Miners pitching staff is needed a bat like Canyon tonight. And then you also tip the cap to the other guys who have just driven the ball well. They've put good bat on ball. They've drawn good walks and came around to score.
There's a ball hit left side through the hole. Millard will be held up at third. Throw is cut off. Pearson with a base knock. He's 1 for 4, on for the first time. Runners on the corners.
There you go. I mean, I know Spooner got out on the fielder's choice, but I mean, that's 4 guys in a row that have touched first base. Now only 1 out there on the corners, and then the guy swinging it like Diesel.
Looking good. Thinking Billich might go out there for an opportunity for a 3-inning save to clinch home field advantage. Pearson takes off. Pump fake from Denton. And that eliminates the double play. Stolen bag for Pearson.
There you go. Good work, boys. Take advantage.
So the Miners hadn't run since the first inning, or at least ended in a successful attempt. There was the batter's interference, but aggressive here in the 8th. As Toth fouls that one back. Toth 2 for 3, 2 singles. Mentioned last time after his second, he's got 3 straight multi-hit games in that 8th spot of the order. Bucs infield in. Fouled off. 2-strike count. Burkhart looking for a K here or pop-up. We're Or maybe just a hard ground ball right to one of his guys behind him on the grass. Anything to keep it 6-3. 1-2. Comes in and plunks him right on the back with a breaking ball. Just got away from Burkhart, and the bases will be juiced for Cash Millar.
You hate to see Diesel get by a pitch, anybody at that. We talked about how worn out these guys are. They need rest. They've been playing so much baseball, but hey, you take your free 90, rub some dirt on it, right? Big spot, though, for the older brother of the Millars.
Cash Millar 0 for 2. Did walk back in the 5th, came around to score on his brother's first pump of the night. Swinging first pitch, lined into right field. That's down for a base hit. Millard will score. And station to station go the Miners. It's 7-3. Cash Millar, an RBI single.
Have yourself a night in the Millar house. How about that? And then just coming in and taking advantage of these mistakes of Burkhart, the new arm. You've tacked on. It's now a 4-run lead rather than what was going to be a 2 had they just not scored. This is huge for whoever goes out there and tries to end this game on the bump in the 9th. Man, we talked about how, it's really me, how tired these guys are, but then also the depth too. Like, it's just been a really impressive showing for the Miners.
18 guys as the lineup flips over. One out of Babcock for the 5th time. He's reached all 4 times. 3 free passes and a single. I mean, 18 guys. I mean, you have like 2 hitters off the bench. These guys have been playing a lot of baseball the past week and a half, and this here the biggest game.
And then even also the last 4 or 5 days, maybe in the past week, it's been a lot hotter too.
Ground ball over to second. Kyoto, second for 1, throw to first. I think he beat it. Spencer Henson upset at that call. Oh, he's safe, excuse me. Thought he pumped him. Sort of behind the pole. I thought he pumped him, excuse me. That's an RBI fielder's choice for Diesel Toth, now 8-3.
There we go, Babs.
So excuse me, I thought the animation from Henson was him frustrated, but he was pumped up that he's able to beat it out. Hard 90 from Babcock there. He gets his first RBI of the night. 22 on the season. Here's Will Godfrey. Half swing, called a strike. Maybe I got PTSD from yesterday?
2 days ago.
2 days ago, excuse me. In Chugiak.
This offense, I tell you what, getting hot at the perfect time. What a job these dudes have done. I mean, even Babcock was telling me, not that he didn't think the Miners were going to win. He was saying, you know, it'd be really crazy if we did. They've got way more depth than us. They've had some days off lately. And, you know, the odds are just against us. But you know what? The offense knew that it was on them today to go help out a really thin bullpen. And they've just really performed, and especially the pitchers, too.
They need 3 more outs. Remember, this Bucs offense is explosive, but they're setting themselves up nicely. And Sweet Bacon saying, I could have swore the field ump pumped him. Me too, yeah, got me. Yeah, he kind of interesting there. Babcock takes off, pitches low. Kind of stopped just halfway. They're looking for a play, maybe. Denton throws it down. Just try to get a runner in from third.
Man, if the score holds, it is the most team win I've seen all season for the Miners.
That one gets away from Denton. 9-3 Miners. Toth scores on the pass ball. 6-run game, 4 runs here in the 8th. Absolutely huge.
Take advantage of mistakes. And I'll be honest, the Bucs haven't used their best guys. They're going to have a lot of really good arms loaded up, but as we know how bad the Bucs wanted home field advantage, and they're not playing like it right now.
Oh, that one just high on beef. Count goes full. So here in the 8th, got led off. Canyon Millar's second homer of the night, third of the season. A walk to Spooner, a fielder's choice of single, hit by pitch, single, another fielder's choice. This ball poked out to left field. Dara barely has to move, comes in just a bit to his left. And that finally does it, but the Miners played 4 more. They need 3 more outs to host the chip. And they're sitting comfortably up 6 runs. We'll be right back. Fifth and ninth, Herman Brothers Field. Ben Cameron along with Kaden Bessent. Miners sitting comfortably right now. 3 more outs. They host the chip for the 2nd straight year against the Bucs.
The Bucs ninth. Right fielder number 19, Andrew Raymond.
Still Billich out there. I mean, he's been great. Ran into some trouble his first frame. Got out of it, and then a 1-2-3-8. Faces 8, 9, and 1 of the Bucs order. Here's Andrew Raymond.
Come on, boys. Woo!
That one misses upstairs, excuse me. This game defined by 2 big innings, 2 4-run frames, the 5th and the 8th. Both include a deep Canyon Millar home run to right field. Strike on the outer third. Great pitch there from Billich. So looking at Stringer, finally looking at his line out the pen. He threw 3 innings, allowed 2 hits, just 1 run. Hit 3 batters, struck out none, but the biggest part of that, just 1 run and 3. So he bounced back strong against the Bucs.
Yeah, from Pankin to Stringer. Huge. Billich, been amazing.
As a green frisbee just flew into the Miners' dugout. Wave and a miss. Count goes full.
But here's the thing. You need all 27 outs. These are going to be the toughest 3 to get. But, hey, man, tip your cap to that offense, giving them this lead to work with.
It's low. Raymond still 0 for 0. He has reached all 4 times. 2 walks, 2 hit by pitches.
Yeah, he'll certainly take it.
It's a valuable day at the plate. Now was going to be A.J. Garcia. Here comes a mound visit. Second for Terwilliger for Billich. And he still has a lot of breathing room, so he's just going to calm him down and actually just walked out there to give him some time. Maybe a butt smack.
They work.
I'm certainly glad you're here.
As Terwilliger looks to right field. Looks like Jay Sciola warming up just in case if things get away from Billich here in the 9th.
We'll let you know the playoff schedule after the last out.
Perfect pitch on the inner third against Garcia. Garcia 0 for 3, 2 pop-ups and a strikeout.
In the batter's box for the Bucs.
Last time up in the 6th, huge out from Stringer. Got him to pop up in strand 2. And that was just when it was a 5-3 game.
For this Miners team, mentioned It's their 10th game in the past 7 days, right? They've played 3 double headers now. And the thing is that's just so impressive about this group is when the going has gotten tough. It's been a grind this past 7 days to finish out the regular season. They've won these games that have mattered so much, right? They're winners of 5 out of their last 6. It's just been lights out. They've won 6 of their last 9, make it 7 out of 10. You win 7 out of 10 games in only 7 days. That's very impressive.
And so far, the pitching has been amazing. They had that hard-fought 11-10 win to start that streak off against the Oilers. As Garcia flies this one into center field, Cash Millar coming in. He's under it. There's one away, but they've only allowed more than 3 runs twice, and the other one was 4 runs. Pitching staff has just been locked in.
It is a pitching staff that
Now batting,
before
second
yesterday,
base, number 1, Miles
right,
Keough.
they had 11 guys, and now they're down to 9. It's phenomenal what they've done, what Ben Terwilliger's been able to do. I mean, Pete Christopher said it time and time again, the Miners GM. It's the best coaching staff that he's ever had.
Strike at the knees to Miles Keough, the second baseman. He's 1 for 4. Pop-up, strikeout, ground out, and a single. Sword on guard. It's 0-2.
Man. Stringer and Billich, guys that didn't get here all that long ago. I mean, they're humming it, right? They're making pitchers pitches. They're doing a great job. I think back to yesterday, Bumby Van Meter, he just left. He's a guy that came in around the same time as Billich. He threw a complete game, 9 strikeouts, 3 hits, no runs. These guys that have come on when the Miners needed some help, they've made some really good outings, right? That have allowed
Absolutely.
the Miners to get to this position that they're in. And, because of the amount of pitching being done by Stringer today and now Billich, there's a chance, they're kind of on the back end of pitching in the championship, right? Because they're going to be a little tired, short rest. But they certainly help get the Miners there and potentially get it here in Palmer.
2 balls get away from Millard, so Raymond moves up to second and third. Although he does not matter. Miners just need 2 more outs.
Host it back-to-back years, that'd be awesome. I mean, everybody knows that listens to us at least once a week. We probably mention how much we do not like going to East Anchorage. Don't want to go back either.
2-2 misses at the shins. Count goes full to Keough. No, and not even more of not wanting to go on the road, but just having it here at home with these fans. An electric environment. That'd be awesome. Payoff wave and a miss. Keough goes down swinging. That's strikeout number 2 for Billich. Miners 1 out away.
It's a huge pitch right there. I mean, Billich did a great job bouncing back from those 2 pass balls. It didn't blink. These guys have just been so locked in today. And yeah, there's been a thing here and there. They have not let it take them out of the ball game, right? It very well could have at earlier points, and Billich could, just give in to that. He's been locked.
Here's Finn Leach. He's been the toughest out for the Miners today. He's reached all 4 times, 2 walks, 2 hits, 2 runs scored. This ball crushed to right field. Going back is Babcock. He'll look up. And that ball clears the wall. What a day for Finn Leach. 3 for 3. Reached all 5 times. 3 runs scored, 2 ribbies. Miners still looking good with 2 outs, however.
If the Miners did not add any insurance in that bottom of the 8th, we'd be tied right now. So what a job.
Hank Smith.
What a job by that offense to give the insurance. That's why it's so important. That's why LeBron stressed, hey, don't take your foot off the gas when you're up in a game. They struggled with that early in the year, and they've certainly taken the coaching well.
So Billich won't get that 3-inning save. But still, what a performance. 2 runs allowed through 2 2/3. against what has been the best offense in the ABL in the biggest game of the season. We'll have that new arm on the other side of this break.
Number 32, Jace Ziola.
Jay Siola, the new arm, needs one out to end the regular season with the Miners on top for the second year in a row. Face the three-hole man, Hank Smith, following Finn Leach's two-run blast. He's just had himself a day. And I tip my cap to Trevor Billich. 2 2/3, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2s across the board. For his final line, Ziola, 1-0, down 2-0. Smith is 1 for 4 with an RBI. Looking to extend this game any way possible. Takes strike one, fastball at the knees. Ziola, the right-hander, stands 6'2", 190 pounds, from Nebraska. Will be a sophomore come the end of this summer from Elkhorn, Nebraska. Misses wide, 3-1. Still has a lot of room to work with. 9-5. Even if he can't retire Smith. 3-1. Fly ball, left field. Pearson ranging towards the line. And the top of the World Championship runs through Herman Brothers Field. The Mat-Su Miners take down the Bucs 9-5. Finish first in the ABL in 2026 at 22-13. The Bucs drop to 20-14. Finish a game and a half back. These two sides will face off in Game 1 2 days from now, right here in the Mat-Su Valley.
Miners against the Bucs.
What a job.
Sunday, 4 p.m.
Man, great job, boys.
The Miners
That's what I'm
against
talking
the Bucs.
about right
Will be
there.
the home team on
That's what you
Sunday.
do when you got a chance to go get something and just take it.
And
Home
Monday,
field
if
advantage.
necessary,
Man, I know these fans are
Monday,
happy.
6 p.m.
I'm happy,
right here,
you're
all three
happy.
games at Herman
My
Brothers.
time with Miner Burgers is not
And
over.
playoff baseball
Let's go.
coming your
But
way
man,
right here
a
at the
round of
home
applause in
Miners.
the booth for Canyon Millar. That was, I don't even know if I can say it, but I'm going, that was one hell of a performance from the kid right there. I ain't seen anything like that in a big game in a long time.
And we hope to
I mean,
see
in a
you
must-win
back
game,
here
if you want to host, play in front of your home fans.
Sunday,
5
Monday,
ribbies,
Thursday to cheer
2
on
pumps.
Your Miners.
And in a game where the offense, you knew they needed to show up
Be
because
safe on the way home.
the Miners are saying, hey, all right, we're going to use our back-end guys. Just see how this game rolls along. Well, they showed up, plated 9. And even from those back-end guys, what a performance, only allowing 5 to a Bucs offense that has just been hot. And so for the Miners, they finished the regular season winning 7 of their last 10. Like Kaden mentioned, playing those 10 games in a week. A lot of baseball in the past 7 days, and they finished winning 6 of their last 7. And they're hot going to the chip.
Played their best baseball at the right time. I mean, what a job from the boys right there. I can't be prouder, man. It's exactly what I've been talking about. I mean, the odds were against them. They really don't have the guys to, you would expect to go out here and take this from the Bucs. But both teams are a little worn out, and hey, may the best group win. I think that happened tonight. But hey, now everything's dead even, right? The Bucs, only thing they have to do is come and play here for the Miners. You've got a great group of people around you, a great crowd that you're going to have on tap for games 1, 2, maybe 3. And hey, we're deadlock even, man. It's 0-0. Who can go win 2 first?
It's going to be a fun series. If you remember last year, Chip here at Herman Brothers Field went to 3 games. The Miners once down 7 runs with half a game to play, and they made an amazing comeback, walked it off, won their 9th ABL title, and they're looking to repeat. And we're going to have post-game action, hopefully 2 interviews in just a bit when these guys get up here. So stick around for that. We'll be right back. All right, joining me now, final score 9-5 here at Herman Brothers Field, regular season finale. Joining me now is head coach Tyler Brunn. What a game, right? You're maybe not using your best guys. You want to save them for the chip.
Yeah.
Offense needs to show, and they did, 9 runs, but also, too, these 4 guys, just 5 runs allowed.
Man, that for us to do what we did with 19 bodies and now down to 17 bodies over the last 11, 12, 13, 14 days, whatever it is, I couldn't be more proud of a group. To go find a regular season championship, and we talked last night just that we're going to go in kind of with what we have, and we need our offense to go, and man, did they go. Candy Millar was huge for us today, but I can't tip my cap more to our pitchers today. Autumn was huge to get us to start. Lane came out on short rest, gives another 50 pitches. Trevor was huge there. I think he was thankful I took him out. He was running out of gas. And Jace actually said, hey, I want the ball if there's a chance. So I tip my cap to those guys big time.
Yeah, absolutely. And what a grind to finish out the regular season. 10 games in a week.
Yeah.
You win 7 of those 10. I mean, just speak on the grind.
That's gutsy from our guys. We told them when we started losing bodies, like, hey, there's something to be said and taking pride in finishing this the way we started it, and going out and accomplishing our first goal, which was winning a regular season title. And so they just put their heads down and got to work. There were days that looked grim because we didn't have pitchers and we were banged up. We had 10 position players, but I give all the kudos to our guys. That's 1,000% on them.
Yeah, and then Canyon Millar in such a huge game. 5 ribbies, 2 pumps.
Yeah.
And, I mean, just in this back half of July, I mean, his bat has gotten hot.
Yeah.
He's been swinging it well.
Yeah.
Can you kind of just speak on him?
Yeah, I went up to him right before he was at bat. I won't tell you what I said. You can ask him. He's behind me. But I just told him you got to have some confidence here. And he's been close. You know, me and JJ have been talking about he's a true prototypical 4-hole hitter. He's shown flashes of it in the last week. He's really shown. And today I looked over at one of our coaches and said, finally, we found our 4-hole hitter. And he was huge. I mean, we've been waiting for that all year. He had some clutch at bats, but up and down, getting on base, driving guys in when we need to. You know, that they didn't. I don't think they made an error, so we had to earn all that today. So kudos to our offense.
Yeah, and in going back to those final 10 games, only allowed more than 3 runs twice.
Yeah.
The pitching has just been nails in this grind.
Yeah. Again, they've done it all year. I mean, our starting rotation went from having, you know, you lose guys like Jackson Baker and Colin Aloisio and Colin Ruse just went home last night, and you kind of look around and like, all right, who's going to step up? And they've done a great job of that. I mean, Kyle Chase has been one of our best arms, if not our best arm, statistically. Jace has been huge. Cooper Grace went from being a bullpen guy to now a frontline starter for us. So, Casey will get the ball in game 1, Cooper Grace in game 2. We'll throw whatever we have at them, and I like our chances.
All right. Head coach Tyler Brunn, everybody, thank you for joining me.
Yeah.
Canyon Millar joining us here in just a sec. All right, joining me now, Canyon Millar, cleanup man, first baseman. Biggest day of the summer, right? And the biggest game, right? This is winner hosts the chip, and now it goes through Herman Brothers Field. 2 pumps, 5 ribbies. I mean, what did the baseball look like today?
I mean, it's been looking the same like most of the summer. I just feel like I got more pitches to hit today and was more patient. And then when I got the pitches to hit, I didn't miss them.
Yeah, and then LeBron said he said something to you before your first at-bat. He said, we can ask you. What were those words?
I mean, he told me go up to the plate and be the baddest mother trucker out there, and believe that. And yeah, that's what I was believing.
I think it's what happened, right?
Definitely worked.
I mean, 2 pumps, huge, and then in that big spot, you see the ball fly for your first homer, 3-run shot. What were the emotions as the bat flew off the ball, or the ball flew out the bat? Excuse me.
I mean, I had my 2-0 swing, and I got like a tiny bit jumpy, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna have the same swing, just sit back a little more. And when I hit it, I knew it wasn't coming back. But yeah, I mean, it felt great. Looking at the dugout, looking at the bullpen, everyone was up. It was awesome.
All right, and then what about the second one?
The second one, that kid just left something up, and I just hit it. And I mean, I was like, that one probably should go again. And then same thing, looking around, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, in the past 3 games, y'all dropped that first game to Chinook. Since then, the offense has been on fire. Just what do you say about these guys 1 through 9?
I mean, everyone in the lineup is just like competitive, and everyone just puts up good at bats. And I mean, I feel like we're in a great position right now. We've been hitting for all this, like half the summer now. Like everyone's been taking good at bats, and I'm just excited to carry this into the postseason.
All right, and then 2 more questions. One, what's the mindset and kind of like, I guess maybe the words of motivation heading to this championship series?
I mean, just basically keep pitching well and keep swinging it well. And we only got 17 guys, so it's pretty cool. Then they have like a full roster over there. I don't know how many guys, like 30, and we have 17.
30 plus.
We're all close. We all got each other's backs, and so it's like we all are just tight and believe in each other and to get the job done. So, I mean, that's about it. Just keep staying tight.
All right, then final question. How important is it to play in front of these home fans that, we think undoubtedly are the best in the ABL?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I know. It is pretty important. I mean, regardless, I feel like we're going to get the job done. But, I mean, in front of the home crowd, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really exciting. They're awesome.
All right, Canyon Millar, everybody.
Yep.
Our player of the game, 2 pumps, 5 ribbies, and a huge 9-5 win that gets the Miners to host the championship series for the 2nd year of the row. It runs through Herman Brothers Field. And hey, stay tuned in, social media, right? Get our first pitch time for game 1. That'll be here in 2 days. From Ben Cameron and Kaden Bessent, thank you for tuning in to Matsu Miners Baseball. We'll have Top of the World Championship right back here on YouTube. Man, we're excited. Make sure you show up at Herman Brothers Field or tap in to YouTube. Everyone have a good night.